Haul time, haul time, haul time, haul time, haul time. Hey guys, I'm Kay and you've arrived at my weird little corner of the internet. Welcome. If you're new here, I am a part-time reseller, mostly on eBay and Poshmark, but I also sell on ThredUp, the RealReal Facebook Marketplace, occasionally Mercari, and Etsy, and I also have a local antique booth. So I'm pretty much everywhere, and I almost always forget to mention this in my hauls, but if you're ever interested in anything that I haul here on YouTube, please reach out to me. I will give you an amazing deal because you're saving me from having to list it, and I am very behind right now. And in similar fashion to the last video that you guys saw on my channel, hopefully, unless you're new, and if you're new, welcome. I will link that video in the cards for you. You can go check it out after you watch this video. So 2 consecutive days, a Friday after work and a Saturday, and around the same cost. This was about $190. So if you are curious to see, you know, what types of items you can get for around that cost in the New England area, check it out, compare with the last video. I think in this one I might have gotten more stuff, but honestly I didn't count. So I just record my cost for the exact price of the item that I bought. I don't, you know, take the total, divide by the number of items and get the average. But usually my costs are between $4 and $5 per item. If I go to the bins, it's definitely a lot less. But this is a local Savers. I don't really go to the Goodwills around here. So if I'm going to a Goodwill, I'm usually driving about an hour and 15 minutes north to New Hampshire to hit the bins. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into this haul, and we're gonna start to my left with mostly hard goods that are gonna go to my antique booth. So first we have this lovely rain stick. I've been eyeing a really giant one that another vendor has in my antique mall that I sell at. The other one at the antique mall is probably around like 6 to 8 feet, and it's very thick, but this one is hand painted with a little seashell motif and some ASMR for you. I love these. I've been looking for one. It does have little loops on each end so that you can hang it on a wall if you want. I also got some faux greenery. This one's a little garland with loops on the end. I'm just gonna use this for decoration in my booth space. And it came with a matching wreath. Not sure what type of greenery this is supposed to be. Doesn't look like boxwood to me, but this one I'm actually probably going to keep and put outside of my front door. Since it's faux, it won't really get damaged by the elements because, as I said earlier, I live in New England, so we do get snow and rain. But if I don't put it there, I might put, you know, something in the middle and showcase this in my booth space as well. All right, these next two were in a bag together with something else I'll show you in a little bit. These are both marked made in occupied Japan. So I know that is sometimes sought after. The comps on these don't look to be that great, maybe a few dollars, less than 10 in other words, for these, but I could not leave them behind. They're little horses or donkeys. And then on the side they have, I don't know if this is supposed to be an egg cup or like a little tiny planter. If you guys know, please feel free to educate me in the comments. Here's the other one. This one's more of a white and blue. Kind of looks like a zebra, to be honest, but they're cute. This next one got a little damaged when I took the sticker off, but I'm hoping it'll still do okay. This is a genuine terracotta pot made in Florence, Italy. The blue side is fine, but the yellow side, I think it's over here. Some of the paint did come off with the sticker, so that kind of sucks, but it's really cute. And on the bottom it does say genuine terracotta, handmade, Florence, Italy, Cronley exclusive. Not sure what Cronley is. But planters do pretty well over in my antique mall, and I'm happy to find this. I love terracotta. Okay, next we have what I think might be a floral frog. Not quite sure. I don't come across too many of these, but it is in the shape of an armadillo with his long tail, and there are 4 points to put in flower stems, or I mean, if you wanted, you could probably put a pen in there and put it on your desk. There's no markings, nothing, but he was super cute and I could not leave him behind. Okay, these next 2 things were in the bag with the little horses, donkeys, whatever they were. These are also marked Japan on the bottom. They're just plastic, but I think these are egg cups with a little like floral sticker. The back sides are blank. Honestly, I just picked them up for the other things and these just happen to be in there, but maybe I'll throw them in my booth and see if anyone wants them for a few bucks. Okay, for this next one, I need your help. I'm admittedly new to hard goods and I don't really know that much. I just learned from watching other content creators here on YouTube. There's no markings on the bottom that I can see. There are 2 lines on the very bottom. I'm not sure if they'll come across. Just looks like 2 tick marks here. Nothing else. There is a little defect here on the glass. I'm not sure if that came across. It's really hard to tell with the color of the glass, but it kind of looks like amberina. Not quite sure if that's exactly what this is, but it is beautiful nonetheless. So I'm sure someone looking for amberina style might enjoy this. Okay, so if you guys have been with me for a while, you know I love my brass. I'm guessing this was maybe possibly a napkin holder, though it doesn't seem tall enough. I'm gonna call it a business card holder when I write the tag for my booth, but it is this cute little brass napkin slash business card holder. See, it's not very tall, so I don't know if napkins would really stay in there without flopping over. Nothing on the bottom. It is unmarked, but totally cute, and I'll probably put, you know, like $12 or so on this. Next is another brass item, but it's not entirely brass. So again, I'm new to this, so you guys probably know better than me. Here's the bottom, which doesn't look like brass, but there are brass details on the top portion. It does say Berlin here, and I'm guessing this is an ashtray. It kind of has the little indents here for, you know, your smoke of choice to go in. So nothing on the bottom that has any kind of markings. I'm assuming this was made in Berlin because it says Berlin, but to be honest, I don't quite know. Next is just a metal trivet in the shape of a butterfly and what appears to be like glass for the wings. It does have the little nubs on the bottom. Not sure if this is technically vintage or not. It does appear to be so, but and the bottom has a sticker. It says a price import Japan. So not quite sure if this is really worth anything, but it is the style of things that I like to sell in my booth. Okay, this is a bigger piece, and I did look up comps on eBay for this just to know whether I should pick it up or not and try to move it in the booth locally. The comps looked pretty decent, $25-ish. So this is, you know, a desktop or mail organizer. It looks like carved wood, but it is plastic or faux carved wood, and it is marked learner on the bottom and has an address in New York. I thought this was really cool, totally my vibe, and I know I have seen pieces like this made out of actual wood at Home Goods, so I'm hoping someone will like this. A couple more booth items. So this one, again, no markings. It's really hard to see. Let me try to move it to the side. But it is a metal sculpture of a dog playing the drums. I just thought it was so cute and funky. Not quite sure what kind of dog this is. He has, you know, one drumstick touching the stem of the cymbal here. The drum kit is open, but again, nothing on the bottom. There is like an old, what appears to be like a remnant of a Home Goods sticker that I just was talking about, but here is the bottom. no markings, but he was really cool, so I took him home. I think this is the last booth item, but this one was pretty cool. Again, no markings. I don't know what it is about the stuff that I pick up, but it's usually not marked at all. But this is probably something that's just handmade, and it is a really pretty piece of glass with, you know, different colors of sea glass or beach glass to make a tree, and it's got a wood frame. On the back it just has, you know, the little sawtooth hanger. So I just thought this was really cool, kind of something that I am looking to do with my collection of sea glass, obviously to keep for myself, not to resell, but again, super cool. And the last thing in this paper bag is just to resell on eBay, and this is a new in box American Girl by Williams Sonoma cookie cutter set of 4. It's getting a glare, sorry. But it has like a snowflake and a flower, and the price on the back is $20. But comps look to be around 15 to 18 plus shipping on eBay. Okay, in true K fashion here on YouTube, my battery died. So hopefully I can make it through the rest of these things without having to change to a third battery. Anyways, that's most of the hard goods. And now this is something for me. This is a vintage wicker and leather purse. Totally my thing. It's made by Etienne Agner. I don't know if I'm butchering that. I probably am. I'm not even sure if you can see that because my face is still in the frame. There we go. Just front and back, same thing. The inside's pretty clean. And I'm in the market for a new purse, or I was until I found this. So happy about this. And my battery's already about to die. So I guess I'm going to see you in a few seconds. All right, so here we go. This one seems to be fully charged, so we should be good. But knowing me, you know, anything could happen. Anyways, let's get back to the haul. So the next two things are clearly, you know, related to each other. They're both from Target's Opal House line, which is my favorite line from Target. I found these first and this way later when I was about to head to the checkout, but this is like a bolster pillow. It is, what are you, pleated? Pleated, I think. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. It does have some fun tassels on all the corners. Haven't quite figured out if I'm maybe going to use this, you know, behind me when I sit at my computer desk, because I'm there for at least 8 hours a day, just for my day job. So sometimes it can get a little uncomfortable. And then I have the matching pillow shams. But the tassels on these are white as opposed to the black on the bolster pillow. So I'm not quite sure if they have the size listed anywhere on them. Looks like they're from Q1 of 2020, and it does have a barcode on them though. So I might be able to, you know, try to scan that in the eBay app and see if it pulls up the size. But here's the Opal House tag if you're unfamiliar. But there are 2 of these, and these will most likely go on my bed. All right, now let's get into clothes, shoes, and some plushies, because it wouldn't be one of my more recent hauls without some plushies. But first things first, I got this spooky black cat, you know, like foam tombstone. It has a $3 sticker on the back, and I think they marked it at $1.99. I'm not sure where it came. Oh, Five Below. Read, K, read. But I love Halloween. It's the best holiday in my humble opinion, and I'm excited to decorate, so this will definitely go out front in my home. Not in my home, of my home. Get it together, K. Anyways, here are some plushies. This is an Eevee. I actually already have this Eevee up for sale, so now I just have 2. It is made by Tomy. Not the greatest comps for Pokemon plush, but I can never just let it stay behind. This, I learned from my daughter, is a luxury ball. I didn't know which kind this was. This one does say Pokemon instead of Tomy, and it has like a beanbag bottom. Haven't looked up comps to be honest on that. Like I said, just take it home. This was in a bag with a couple other plushies, and it's the 90s Boyd's Bear. You know, he's got like movable legs and arms. Not sure if these really go for anything, but here is the bum tag that says Boyd's. And this was also in a bag of plush. This is a Disney Puppy Dog Pals. It has the disneyjunior.com website on there, so I don't know if, I'm assuming this is like a show. Not sure of this guy's name. If you know, please let me know in the comments down below. He does still have a little barb stuck on the side of his face, so I do have to get that out before I list him. Another wall of bags plush. This is a Palm Seas. The tail's kind of in the way. Never heard of this before, and it's like a catacorn with this really long and crazy tail. It does talk. I'm not going to push it because it's kind of creepy. Anyways, I have 3 bigger plush for you. This one is Plucky from Tiny Toons. He is vintage. If you haven't seen Tiny Toons, this is my favorite character from that spin-off of Looney Tunes. They're just like baby versions of the popular Looney Tunes character. So this is Daffy Duck, you know, Junior. And he is famous for elevator go up, elevator go down, and water go down the hole. But anyways, he's from Play School. I've mentioned this in a few of my videos. Play School is now Hasbro, which is based in Rhode Island, where I live. So, you know, I find a lot of that stuff. He is vintage, but he doesn't say the year, I don't think. Oh, he does. 1990 Warner Brothers Plucky Duck Tiny Toons Adventures. Okay, this next one is the first one I saw when I headed over to the plush section. This thrift store has them just on top of the racks of, I think it's little boys' clothing. And I saw this on the very top and knew instantly that it was a Squishmallow. And I was right. This is apparently Marvin the Monster. I always want to say Marvin the Martian, but it is Marvin the Monster. He's super cute with his little fangs. And Cajun reseller Chris, he is like the plush king on YouTube and Instagram. He DM'd me because I shared this to my stories and told me his name and said he's worth around $40. I don't know if that's for this size one. I know they have different sizes of Squishmallows, but if I can get $40 out of this guy, that would be wonderful. And I'm pretty sure this is the last plush. He's a talking one too. I haven't tested him, so I don't know if he actually works, but he is a vintage Tommy Pickles from the Rugrats. He's in like his little safari adventure outfit, diaper and all. And he's from 1998 Viacom and made by Mattel. So like I said, he does talk. He has the little battery compartment back here. I'm gonna try to test him out obviously before I list him. And his face is plastic vinyl, but it's definitely not soft like the rest of him. So comps aren't the best on him, probably 25-ish, even though he's pretty large. But I can't leave vintage plush behind. They're very nostalgic for me, you know, with Plucky Duck and Tommy Pickles. So there's that. Okay, just a couple more non-clothing and shoe items. I know a lot of you probably are clothing resellers, but I'm trying to, you know, balance things a little bit. These are just for me. It's a pack of poly mailer, like bubble poly mailers from Staples. So these are just gonna stay with me so I can ship out orders. And don't quote me on this, but I think this is the last non-clothing and shoes. And this is just for my daughter, to be honest. It was a little bit pricey. They wanted $10 for this binder, which is basically falling apart, and the binder will just get redonated. I couldn't even get the whole sticker off. It's not full either. I'm sure some other resellers might have saw it and maybe picked some cards out. There's not anything you know, to write home about in here. I did have her look through it, but she does collect the Pokemon cards, so she'll go through, pick the ones with the art she doesn't have, and then I'll probably either sell the rest as a lot and donate the binder, or I don't know, maybe she'll need them all. Who knows? But I like to get Pokemon stuff for her that she will enjoy. All right, there's 4 pairs of shoes, so let's go into those. This first pair is new to me. It is called Fitville, F-I-T-V-I-L-L-E. The logo on the inside of this right shoe is a little bit more faded, so I'm sure they were definitely worn, but the bottoms look pretty clean. And there's really like no wear to the uppers at all. They're a size 7.5 women's and a men's 6. It does list both on here, so they are unisex, and the comps on eBay were around $28 to $30 for these, so happy to pick them up and try out a new brand. All right, next we have like an outdoor brand. This is a Merrell. I have picked up quite a few Merrells in my time as a reseller. These have Vibram soles, which is always a good thing to look out for. A lot of Keen sandals have the Vibram soles as well. These are kind of similar to the popular Keen sandals. They're like a waterproof hiking. A men's style, I'm pretty sure. And where's the size? It's in here somewhere. Way down here. These are the Acapulco charcoal in a size men's 11. And I did look up comps on these in the store, and they were around $50 for just a pair of used sandals, so happy about that. Okay, before I show you the last 2 shoes, I want to give a shout out to my local friend Shay. I'm pretty sure her YouTube channel is Spending Under 30 or Spending in My 30s. Honestly, can't remember because her Instagram name is slightly different. I think it was just too long to really be for YouTube. But on Instagram, she is in my 30s, spending under 30. Again, her name is Shay. Her videos also feature her husband, Tyler, and I actually met her in the thrift store this weekend for the first time. I've been Instagram friends with her for, you know, at least a year now, but we've never run into each other, surprisingly. And I ran into her here. We are going to do a collab video soon on both of our YouTube channels, so stay tuned for that. And go subscribe to her if you haven't already. She is wonderful. So I ran into her at this store, and as we were chatting, she was asking me about some pants and what I thought. So we were chit-chatting, and a worker walked by with a new cart of shoes. So after we were done catching up and, you know, we said goodbye to each other, I told her I was gonna go cruise by the shoes one more time because I saw the cart come out, and I found both of these shoes. I'm pretty sure they were probably donated by the same person because they're the same size and the same amazing condition, and they both came out on that cart because we were both in the shoe section earlier. But the first pair are Vionix. This brand is honestly hit or miss for me, but there's like no marks in the footbeds of these sandals at all. They're in really great condition, so how could you pass them up? Here are the soles. They are like a pretty snakeskin thong sandal, and these are called the Wanda in a size 10. And right next to it on the shelf was a pair of Betula by Birkenstock. And these are a size ladies 10, men's 8. These are like the suede clog. Here are the bottoms. They do say Betula there as well. Betula on the hardware. There is minor wear. This right shoe has like a little mark here, and there's a couple little like maybe water spots here on the left shoe, but otherwise they're in really excellent shape. So happy to see what these bring. I think I've only sold one pair of Betulas before. I've honestly only ever found them at the bins, and they've been both pairs completely trashed and still sold, but for a very low amount. So I'm curious to see what these will bring, being in a lot better condition. Oh, and I do want to note something about the shoe on the footbed. The little foot, it's either wide or regular, depending on whether this foot is filled in or it's not filled in. So the other ones will have an outline, and I can't honestly remember which is which right now, so I will put it on the screen for you if you don't know, but that was something I learned on Instagram. Now it's time for the clothes. Admittedly, not much in here because I have way too many clothes that I need to list and sell. So first things first is a pair of Free People jeans. Let me just button them real quick. These are a size 26. Let me move that. Not sure of the style name. If I find it before I get this video uploaded, I will insert a screenshot of like the stock photo. These are a cropped jean, look to be straight leg with the released hem. Super cute. I don't pick up much Free People, regardless of whether it's denim or shirts or whatever, unless it seems like it's kind of funky and different and unique, because it can be very oversaturated, same as Anthropologie, since Free People is sold at Anthro. Here's another brand I'm picky with. This is Madewell. These are a size extra small, but these are a pretty recent style. I have a pair of these as well, but mine are linen and not an extra small, but they're an olive green, like army green, pull-on cotton short. I think they're cotton and viscose, and they are from summer of 18, so a fairly recent style. All right, next is Athleta. You guys know I love my activewear. It's one of the first sections I go to. This is a size large. Love picking up the larger sizes in activewear. And it's just this little cropped shirt with a little cinch running down the middle, so you can adjust, you know, the hem in the front of the shirt as you wish. Haven't found this brand in a while. I don't know if I'll sell this myself or maybe just send it into the RealReal, because I'm trying to hit that 70% level on the RealReal. This is Patagonia or Patagucci, and it's just this basic solid color shirt. It does have like a little bit of a flutter sleeve, but I thought that was cute. This next one does have a flaw I didn't notice until I was pulling all the tags off to put them in my spreadsheet, but this is a vintage single stitch t-shirt. It's a size small. This is the Allure, I'm not sure which it is, but it has a cute little koala bear on the front, and it says no tree, no me, you know, stop deforestation, that kind of thing. Here is the single stitch, and here is the flaw. It's got a tiny little hole right here on the armpit seam. It's almost impossible to see. It's very small, but I'm sure someone can fix that, and I'll just discount the price for that. It was pretty cheap anyways. This is another activewear piece. I don't think I've honestly picked up this brand before and resold, maybe once, if that, but this is Pure Barre, size extra small. And branded activewear can do really well, like Peloton, stuff like that. This is just a tank top with the Pure Barre logo, nothing on the back. It's kind of like a swing style tank. This brand honestly does not do the best for me. It usually sits for a while, but their stuff is so cute and I just like to pick it up. So this is Chaser, size medium. And to be honest, if no one wants this, I'll probably end up keeping it for myself. But it's a V-neck short sleeve tee with this subtle peace sign print on it. Totally cute. This is a brand I haven't found in quite some time. This is Cool, K-U-H-L. Here is the logo. This is a size medium, and it's just a hoodie sweatshirt. It kind of has a little bit of a funnel neck. I'm not quite sure that's what this is called. no hood, I guess. So I guess it's just a pullover with a kangaroo pouch on the front. But like I said, it's been a while since I found this brand, and it usually does pretty well for me, though I will say that the men's items do way better for me than the women's. Next we have another athleta piece. This one's a size medium. Probably should have left this behind, but it's in really great condition. This one is a hoodie. It has a hood, and it's this beautiful like tealy turquoise color with the thumb holes. I love thumb holes myself. Not quite sure of the style. It does seem to be either half or quarter zip. I never know which it is. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Next we have another item I will probably send to the RealReal. This is Rachel Zoe, size extra large, a great size. I will remove this TJ Maxx tag, but it has the Rachel Zoe tag, I guess. So it's still new with tags, but it's tummy control. So these are a high-waisted, like faux leather, kind of like Spanx basically. The Rachel Zoe version. Leggings. Three more pieces and then we're done. The first one, I've never seen this tag before, so I don't know if this is a newer tag, but this is Gymshark, size medium. This is the Gymshark logo on the back if you're unfamiliar. This is the newer logo. They used to have like a full shark with, you know, like the jacked muscles and everything as their logo. If you find something with that on it, they are sought after because they don't make them with that anymore. But this is another, you know, long sleeve top with thumb holes. Not sure of the style. I will try to look it up, and I think this one, yes, this one is full zip. All right, 2 pairs of jeans and then we're done, and they're both American Eagle. For some reason this store has been marking them at like $4.79, even though they are the newer American Eagle. Non-cursive font, all on one line, no outfitters. This one is Next Level Stretch. These are the high-rise jegging in a size 10. They do have distressing and a chewed up hem. It's definitely not straight across. It's not a step hem though, so I don't know if that's a shark bite hem. It might be, but in really excellent condition. And let me try to button these up real fast. These have an exposed button fly, which I personally love. And these, if I remember correctly, are the super high-rise jegging. Yes, super high-rise jegging, Next Level Stretch as well. Again, here's the label. It's a little bit easier to see on these. There's the exposed button fly, and these are a size 8. They do seem tiny for an 8, but they are also very much a high-rise, skinny leg style. Regular sewn hem on these. And I mean, there is, oops, there is a little bit of like stretch to the bum area, but other than that, I should still be able to get around 22 to 25 for both pairs of these American Eagle jeans, each, not together. Otherwise it might not be worth it at $4.79 a piece. But that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you watching through all of my battery changes and, you know, just my general weirdness. But if you like this video, please give it a like. It really helps me out here on YouTube to know what type of content you enjoy seeing from me. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here in my weird little internet family, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.